Okay, hi everyone. After so many people are struggling with referencing using Endnote, I've decided to make a video for you guys. Okay, so firstly, I'm just gonna assume that you've already downloaded Endnote. Therefore, I'm just going to open Endnote quickly, and then I'll click on Endnote. Wait for it to open. A quick rundown on EndNote. Okay, on the left side, you have a panel there. You have all references recently added. So with all references is where you're going to find all of your references that you've added. And then with the recently added option, this is where you're going to find the ones that you've just added. Okay, trash, you're going to find the ones that you deleted. In this case, I have these sources over here. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go straight where you got the source from. For instance, I got my sources in Google Scholar, so I'm just gonna be using Google Scholar. So okay, up or minimize it. We'll come back to it now. I'm going to go ahead and open my Google, and then click on this account. I'm just gonna open a new tab. Then you go ahead and you type UP library. Okay, since you're from the University of Pretoria, and then you're going to open your UP library at the far right. On your far right, you're going to click on Google Scholar, and then I'm looking for articles that are related to backward design. Okay, say this article meets all the requirements that I'm looking for before I want to use it. Okay, so considering you've already, or assuming that you've already read it and stuff, and now you want to cite it because it's perfect, so you're going to go ahead and click on cite, and then you're going to land on the cite dialog box. And then you have build tab, deep text, EndNote, RefMan, RefWorks. These are all referencing software. Depending on the one that you are using, you can click on any of them. In this case, I'm using EndNote, therefore I'm going to click on EndNote. Then upon clicking on EndNote, you will see that it will download, and then I will open it from there. Then you will get that small dialog box that says importing. Once it closes, it means it is done importing. Then from there onwards, to verify that indeed it has imported to your EndNote, you go again. Now you open your EndNote, and there you will find it. It says imported references, and then there's my reference. There's the author, the year, title, and everything. Okay, this is just the first step. And then if I click on all these, as you can see, it was 10, but now it's 11. There's my reference. So I can just check, okay, it's me, type J. Okay, then from there, now I'm going to go ahead and open my assignment that I'm working on, and I'm just gonna open with. Here's my assignment. Say I wanted to reference this in text, reference this. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on right before the period, and then these are your tabs, guys, and there should be a tab of EndNote there. There, click anywhere in between two tabs so that you can customize your ribbon. Okay, so you click anywhere between two tabs. For instance, I clicked between mailings and the review tab, and then you're going to um, use this box of main tabs. And then you'll see that the ones that are ticked means that they are active. The ones that are unticked, it means that they are not active. So currently my EndNote is active, and then if it's not active, please click on that box to check it, and then from there you're going to click on OK. Then it's going to appear on your tabs. After that, you want now to cite. This is when now you're going to click on insert citation. Immediately it's gonna pull up this dialog box of EndNote 2025, find and insert my references. So the title, the author's name, it had J in it, so I'm just gonna use J. J. Then I'll click on find. Immediately I click on find, it pulls up the reference that I just imported. Then I click on insert, then just wait for it. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes, yeah, there we go. And then see, now I have my in-text citation and my reference at the end. So the good thing about Endnote is that it's literally upon you including your in-text citation, it's going to add your reference at the end of your document. So meaning that the last page that you have is where you're going to find your references. I hope that this video helps you guys a lot. What else? If you want to change the style, you can change the style here, but I don't think you guys had a problem with that. The main problem was actually the citing on its own. Okay, please guys, don't forget to subscribe and like my video if it did help you. All the best with your whatever assignment or research. Bye bye.